Some of you have let me down once again in the form, and I'm not happy whatsoever. Whilst I was catching up on the hit TV show Heartstopper last night, I checked my emails to find out that some of you decided to get detentions yesterday, and one person in particular ended up in isolation. Charlie. Do you want to tell me why you thought it was appropriate to disturb a detention room? Okay, I know I said it wrong. There's no need to laugh about it. And now you're in isolation all day, okay? So you need to get your things, and you need to go to isolation, okay? Because I cannot be having that behaviour in my form today, okay? No, you're going to go straight away. You're going to go to isolation straight. Don't argue with me, okay? I will call someone. Okay, I don't want to have to do that, okay? So you need to get your belongings and go straight to isolation because you'll be there all day. Okay, I'll send an email and tell me on your way. Charlie, I have asked you to leave the room for me, please, and go down to isolation. So are you refusing? Is this a refusal? I need to hear this from you before I log onto the system. Is this a refusal? It is a refusal, right? Okay, right, so what's going to happen is you are going to leave, okay? No, you don't tell me no, okay? You will listen, okay? Because, no! Okay? I don't know where this bad attitude and where this bad behaviour have come from, but send it back. Put it in an envelope and send it away because we don't need this. You were never like this in year 7. You were a good person, okay? You were. So just do the right thing for me and get your stuff and just go in isolation today. And then tomorrow, wipe the slate clean and it's all brand new, okay? Because if you do refuse, we are going to have to call home. And we don't want to do that, do we? We'll have to bring your parents in. So you're refusing. You are. Okay. I don't know where you think you're going to end up. But hello, is this Mr. or Mrs. Bucks that I'm talking to? Hello, Mrs. Bucks. My name's Mr. Printer from the Academy. And I'm just calling up about Charlie, okay? Are you aware that the other night Charlie did have an hour's detention? You are aware, okay. And are you aware that Charlie decided to skip that hour's detention? You wasn't aware. Okay, well, Charlie decided to skip the hour's detention and was given an hour and a half detention. And then Charlie decided to run away and then go back into the school and then disrupt the detention, meaning he had a day in isolation. Did you know that? You didn't. Okay. Now, after being put in isolation, Charlie was adamant he was not going in isolation. So we decided that we do need to have a meeting between yourselves and ourselves and Charlie. Is that something you are up for and that we can do to discuss Charlie's behaviour about his position at the academy? You can do that. Thank you very much. Are you available to come in tomorrow morning? That's when I've got something free in my diary. You are? Okay. Should we say 11 o'clock? Okay, yep, Charlie doesn't have to come into school until then for the meeting, okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you, bye-bye. Hello, Mum. Hello, Dad. Do you want to come sit down? Hi, Charlie. Right, let's not beat around the bush. Let's go straight into it. Charlie's behaviour at the school. Now I'm going to pull up the whole behaviour inquiry that happened. So, in getting his detention, Charlie was incredibly rude to staff, disrupted in lessons, leading him to get an hour. He decided to he didn't want to do the hour, walked out of school. He decided to then have a run around the school for an hour and a half. Then he left the school, came back, disrupted the detention room, and then he was kicked out, so he had an isolation, then refused to go in. Charlie, does that all make sense to you? It does. Why? This is not like you at all. Year 7 Charlie, okay, was perfectly behaved. He was. Mum or Dad, do you have any questions? I know, do you have questions for Charlie as well? Because I would like to know, do you know what's going on? Because I don't know. I just hope, after our decision that his behaviour improved, the head of the school have decided that Charlie's behaviour has deemed to be incredibly rude, incredibly disrespectful, and incredibly distracting to the other students. And we just don't think this can carry on. So we've decided that Charlie will be excluded from the school for 2 weeks. Okay? Charlie, do you understand why we've done that? You do? Okay. Charlie will remain at home, and after the 2 weeks, he will then return to the school, and we will have a meeting then to put a behaviour policy in place for Charlie to help improve his behaviour. And then, obviously, if it does not improve, from then on, we will go further down the chart of the behaviour system. Okay? Thank you very much for coming in. Charlie, you can go home. Thank you very much, Mum and Dad, for coming in.
Bye. Oh, Charlie! No, come over here for me, please. Charlie, what are you doing here? I don't care if you're waiting for a friend. Okay, you should have waited outside the gates, okay? You are not allowed on the school premises for 2 weeks because you have been excluded, okay? No, I don't care, all right? That is going to go into your file. So when we have the meeting, I'll be discussing that with your parents, okay? Mr. Cupface, come in, Mr. Cupface. Hi, it's Mr. Tumbleweed. Charlie Bucks has decided to come onto the school premises after being excluded. Please can write it down in this file to have to speak about this with Mum and Dad in the meeting. Thank you very much. Now, Charlie, you need to get off your bike as well and walk it outside the school premises and wait for your friend there. Okay, you should not be in here. Well, if you want to come back, okay, you will change your behaviour, won't you, when you come back in 2 weeks' time, okay? You've been excluded for what, 2 days? And you've already tried to, no, you should be here. You're going to have to leave, okay? He is now refusing to leave. He's now refusing to leave. Please write it down as well. Charlie, off you go. Get off the bike and walk it. Bye-bye, Charlie. Go. Hi, yeah, I'm just about to go into a meeting. Okay, I'll come to the office after. Thank you. I'm really sorry about that. Hello, Mum. Hi, Dad. Hi, Charlie. Have you had time to reflect, to think about your behaviour with return to the school? Okay? Because you did decide to come onto the school grounds. I don't know if you know about this, Mum and Dad, but the child decided to come onto the school grounds and then I told him to leave. He was a bit reluctant at first to leave, but he eventually did. So I am proud of you for actually leaving when we asked you to eventually. But obviously you did break your exclusion, which meant we were like, okay, so when you return to the school, Charlie, which is tomorrow, you're going to come back, we've decided to put Charlie on a 2-week behaviour report, okay? If your behaviour does not improve after the 2 weeks, we will go down the behaviour policy that is put in place in the next action. Okay, you must come and see me after school every single day so I can check this report. Is that okay with you, Mum and Dad? Do you have any questions? Nope, superb. Child, do you have any questions? Superb. I do hope your behaviour does improve. Okay, thank you. And we're looking forward to seeing you return to school tomorrow. Okay, Charlie. Oi. Hello, how's the day been? How's your day been? Good. It's been good. Have you got your behaviour report on you? Oh, Charlie. Oh, my goodness. You've lost it. How have you managed to do that? How have you managed to lose it? It's just a piece of paper that you're meant to keep on you at all time. Did you just tuck it into your blazer? Okay, that's all you need to do. Did you lose it on purpose? Because I can look onto the system. I'm going to look onto the system, see if any reports have been made about you. Charlie Books. Okay, you were giving a warning in English today for speaking too much and being loud. Tone it down a bit, okay? Just tone it down, okay? You're improving. I can't see an improvement because you've only got one, okay? Right, that's what you need to do. Okay, so this is only day 1 though, isn't it? Okay, so you are going to be on your best behaviour. Right, so just tone it down a bit with the loudness and the speaking, okay? That's all you need to do. Alright, have a great evening, okay? And I'll give you a new behaviour report tomorrow. Come and see me. Please tell me you haven't lost your behaviour report. Okay, for you. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, let me have a look. Okay, so we've got here maths a 4. Charlie. English a 4. Science a 4, art a 3. Throwing paper aeroplanes in the classroom. English, detention issued. Charlie, this is not good enough at all. Your behaviour has not improved. I think we're going to have a meeting. Honestly, but I've said you need to be getting 1s and 2s, okay? Or we'll have to have another meeting. So it looks like we're going to have another meeting with parents, okay? Your behaviour's just not improving, okay? Tomorrow, if your behaviour does not improve, I am going to have to ring home. And we will organise another meeting because this is not acceptable. This is not good enough. No, it's not, Charlie, okay? You've had a really bad day today and I can see this. Go to your detention and come see me tomorrow. Will you report again and we'll look at it. And if it's not improved, we will have to go to another meeting, okay? This is your fault. Don't complain. This is your behaviour. And you look very happy. Right. English, a 4. Maths, a 3. Science, a 4. PE, a 4. You've hit some more with a hockey stick. That's not good enough, Charlie. Oh. We have tried to help you so much, but there is so much we can't do, okay? You are the one who has to improve this behaviour. I'm really sorry, Charlie. We're going to have to call and have another meeting, okay? I'm going to speak to Mrs. Cinnamon, okay? I'm going to speak to her and see what she wants to do next. This is out of my hands now. I can't help you anymore. We are going to have a meeting and Mrs. Cinnamon will be there. Yep, the deputy head and the head teacher, Mrs. Buns, she'll be there as well. I'm going to have to call Mum, tell her to come in for another meeting with Dad as well. Yep, and whatever Mrs. Cinnamon and Mrs. Buns want to do,
that's what's going to happen next, okay?
Is this Mrs. Books I'm speaking to?
Hello, this is Mr. Tumbleweed from the Academy, and I just need to tell you that we are going to be organising another meeting. When are you next free availability to be able to come in? Friday. Okay, that sounds good. That's good with us. We've got availability. Should we say 1 o'clock? Okay, yep, Charlie can stay off school that day until he comes in at 1. Yeah, it's about his behaviour. Okay, yeah, his behaviour report is just not improved at all. So we're taking the next action, and yeah. I don't know if that is the case. Mrs. Cinnamon and Mrs. Buns will be there, and she will be telling us about the behaviour and what they want to do next. This is completely out of my hands now. I've tried to help Charlie as much as possible, but he's not helping us. He's not putting in the work. So this is what's going to be happening next, is the meeting, and then Mrs. Cinnamon and Mrs. Buns will decide what happens to him, if his position remains at the school or not. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll see you then. Hi, Charlie. Do you want to sit down for me, Mum, Dad? Hello. Sadly, Mrs. Cinnamon and Mrs. Buns could not make it today, so I'm here. I've got an email which they sent me and everything they want me to tell you. So as we all know, Charlie was put on report, okay, and Charlie's report has not been good. He's been getting 4s, detention stills, and kicked out of lessons. Mrs. Cinnamon has decided we are going to go down the next route of behaviour, and we sadly have decided to permanently exclude Charlie from the school. Okay, that means he will not be allowed back as of tomorrow, and you are banned from the school premises. Obviously, we have given you chance after chance, and we have decided, I'm really sorry this has had to come to this, but your behaviour has not changed. We've tried to help you, and this is what's going to happen. So as of tomorrow, you are no longer a student at this academy, okay? So you'll either have to go find another school in which we can help you with finding another school, or you will go to a special school for behavioural children, okay? That's what you're going to be doing.
Everybody, be quiet, please. I just thought you'd all like to know, everybody. We have just permanently excluded someone from the academy, okay? So if you carry on, you'll be like that person, okay? Yes, it is Charlie Bucks. He has been permanently excluded because his behaviour did not improve after we tried to help him numerous times. And if you want to end up like that, carry on doing what you're doing, okay? If not, shut up and get on with the work, okay? Because we will get you out of this school. We will have none of this nonsense, okay? Because that is what we were doing. We want the best behaved students at this school, and we want the best for you. And if you're not going to help us, we won't continue to help you, okay? And you will be out. Okay, everybody? We've done it once and we'll do it again. We do not like permanently excluding people. But if that's what's going to happen, that is going to happen. All right, everybody? Now get on with the work. I'm sure you don't want to be permanently excluded either.